चित्तकामं भजे रामं घनश्यामं गुणधामं रम्यनामं क्षेमं मुखसोमं रिपुभीमं चित्तकामं भजे। वीरं मेरुधीरं सुकुमारम् आत्मसारं शूरं सर्वाधारं सद्विचारं शुभाकारं भजे रामं घनश्यामं गुणधामं रम्यनामं क्षेमं मुखसोमं रिपुभीमं चित्तकामं भजे। ध्यानं चित्तलीनं स्मृतिमानं दयास्थानं ज्ञानं स्वयं भानुं कामधेनुं श्रुतिमानं भजे रामं घनश्यामं गुणधामं रम्यनामं क्षेमं मुखसोमं रिपुभीमं चित्तकामं भजे। वेदं वेदगीतं निजबोधं विश्वातीतं मोदं दशनादं कविनोदं मृदुपादं भजे रामं घनश्यामं गुणधामं रम्यनामं क्षेमं मुखसोमं रिपुभीमं चित्तकामं भजे। श्रीशं श्रीनिवासं मन्दहासं चिद्विलासं भासं चित्तहासं अच्युतेशं भवनाशं भजे रामं घनश्यामं गुणधामं रम्यनामं क्षेमं मुखसोमं रिपुभीमं चित्तकामं भजे रामं घनश्यामं गुणधामं पिबरे रामरसं रसने पिबरे रामरसं रसने पिबरे रामरसं दूरीकृतपातकसंसर्गं दूरीकृतपातकसंसर्गं पूरितनानाविधफलवर्गं दूरीकृतपातकसंसर्गं पूरितनानाविधफलवर्गं पिबरे रामरसं रसने पिबरे रामरसं रसने पिबरे रामरसं जनन मरण भय शोक विदूरं जनन मरण भय शोक विदूरं सकल शास्त्र निगमागमसारं जनन मरण भय शोक विदूरं सकल शास्त्र निगमागमसारं पिबरे रामरसं रसने पिबरे रामरसं रसने पिबरे रामरसं परिपालित सरसि जगद्भाण्डं परिपालित सरसि जगद्भाण्डं परमपवित्रीकृतपाषण्डं परिपालित सरसि जगद्भाण्डं परमपवित्रीकृतपाषण्डं पिबरे रामरसं रसने पिबरे रामरसं रसने पिबरे रामरसं परमहंसाश्रमगीतं शुद्ध परमहंसाश्रमगीतं शुकशौनककौशिकमुखपीतं शुद्ध परमहंसाश्रमगीतं शुकशौनककौशिकमुखपीतं पिबरे रामरसं रसने पिबरे रामरसं रसने पिबरे रामरसं रसने पिबरे रामरसं रसने पिबरे रामरसं सूरजमङ्गल सोमभृगु सुत सूरजमङ्गल सोमभृगु सुत बुध गुरुवरदायक तेरो बुध गुरुवरदायक तेरो राहु केतु की नाही गम्यत राहु केतु की नाही गम्यत संग शनीचर होत कुचेरो जानकीनाथ सहाय करे जब कौन बिगाड़ करे नर तेरो जानकीनाथ सहाय
Om Namo Narayanaya, dear sisters, brothers, and loving children. Vasudeva Sutam Devam, Kamsa Chanuramarthanam, Devaki Paramanandam, Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. I salute Lord Krishna, the world teacher, the son of Vasudeva, the destroyer of Kamsa and Janura, the supreme bliss of Devaki. It brings me immense joy on behalf of the officials of the Ramakrishna Center of South Africa, Phoenix, Johannesburg Subcenter, to extend a warm and cordial welcome to each of you to today's online program commemorating the auspicious occasion of Krishna Ashtami. Sri Krishna categorically declares in the Bhagavad Gita that he is the original compiler of Vedanta philosophy and therefore the supreme master of Vedanta. The wordings from the articulations of Sri Krishna are as follows. I am present in everyone's heart as the Super Soul Paramatma. All fruitive rewards are given by me. From me comes past recollection, and it is I who gives them knowledge and forgetfulness. I am not only present as the all-pervading Brahman and also as localized Paramatma, but I also appear as incarnations for delivering all souls of this world. I am therefore the instructor of Vedanta philosophy, and the Vedic knowledge is meant for knowing me only. As I am the Vedanta compiler and instructor, nobody knows Vedanta philosophy better than me. The Johannesburg Subcenter has embarked on a milestone project to build an ashrama complex in the name of our revered master Sri Ramakrishna. We have successfully completed the rezoning process and have commenced with fundraising activities. We humbly appeal to all of our devotees, well-wishers, donors for your support as we take our next step in this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity of building an ashrama complex. If you would like to donate or participate by offering your skills in any of these activities, please send us a message with your email address and contact number on the live chat, or by emailing the Johannesburg Subcenter on johannesburg-ramakrishna-phoenix.org.za. We will now commence with today's program.
अवतार वरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय जननी शारदा Hare
स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः. Namaskar to all of you. Welcome to the week-long celebration of Krishna Janmashtami. We are preparing for the Krishna Janmashtami. So now, as usual, I think you are all ready with the puja articles, ready to perform the puja. We shall begin the Achamanam. So before that, just we will chant some Ganesha mantra to remove all the obstacles and also the mantra of the Guru. Then we will start the proper thing. I am going to repeat it. If you know the mantras, you can also chant with me or just remember Lord Ganesha and pray to him that he will remove all the obstacles. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Koti Surya Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Now Lord Ganapati has come to our heart and he will be removing all the obstacles. Now we are going to remember our Guru, our Mantra Diksha Guru, and Ramakrishna also we can remember the same thing. It is the same thing. So that Guru also will guide us. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guruhu Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Now, after the chanting of the mantra of Ganesha and Guru, we are going to the proper Achamanam. Now, Swamijis will show you how to do Achamanam and they will be performing that with the mantra. You can also do that. Om Vishnu, Om Vishnu, Om Vishnu. 3 times they are telling the name of Vishnu. By remembering the name of Vishnu, your mind and body will be purified, both externally and internally. That is the meaning of the mantra they will be uttering now. Now with the Ganga water, they are now doing this Achmanam. You can also sip water. Narayanam Namaskritya Sarvakarmani Karye Sada Pashyanti Suryaha Diviva Chakshuratatam Pavitra Pavitruva Sarvavasthanutruva Vyasvarit Purikaksham Bhakshyakantarashishiki Swaha. Now we are going to the next step, that is the Pitanyasa. The mantra is given there, touching the chest with the Mruga Mudra. The mudra is also given there. Swamijis will show you. So the mantra is also there. Chant the mantra Om Hri Pitadevatabhyo Namaha. In your heart, you have to make the Pita, the place on which the Lord will be seated. So that Pita is worshipped now with the mantra. Swamijis will show you.
Om Hri Pitadevatabhyo Namaha. Om Hri Shakti-bhyo Namaha.
So after the Pita Puja, now we have the Rishyadanyasa. It is the paying homage to the Rishis. It is called Rishyadanyasa. Now touching the following parts of the body with the Tattva Mudra. Tattva Mudra is also given there. So touching different parts of the body, limbs, that is head, mouth, chest, sacral plexus and feet. We will be repeating that mantra, and that mantra and the sacred words will be placed there in our limbs. Now Rishyadanyasa, Swamiji will show you how to do that.
शिरस नादवृषये नमः मुखे विराट छंदसे नमः
Mouth, chest,
श्री कृष्णाय देवताय नमः तुष्टे क्लीं
sacral
बीजाय
plexus,
नमः पादयो
feet.
स्वाहा शक्तये नमः दुर्गा प्रणाम.
Now we are doing Durga Pranam with the Durga Mantra. Now we have finished this process. Now we are going to the next step, that is Karanyasaha, consecration of the hands. So all the fingers of our hands are touched with different other fingers, telling the mantra, the Klam, Klim, Klum, Klaim, Klaum, Klaha. This is the Bija mantra of Sri Krishna. We are consecrating all our fingers, the whole arms, with that mantra. The Swamijis will show you that.
Om Klam Mushtabhyam Namaha. Om Klim Dardanibhyam Swaha. Om Klum Madhumabhyam Vashat. Om Klaim Anandabhyam Gum. Om Klam Kanishtabhyam Vaushat. Om Klam Vardalabhushtabhyam Astraya.
Now we are going to the next step, that is Anganyasa, we are consecrating all the limbs, consecration of the limbs, different parts of our body. We will place those sacred bija mantras, Klam, Klim, Klum, Klaim, Klaum, Klaha, these sacred bija mantra of Sri Krishna on different parts of our limbs, so that we'll become more and more purified and our limbs are consecrated. Swamijis will show you that process. Angam is different parts of the limbs of the body. Heart, head, now the shikha, tuft of hair, the shoulders, the three eyes. Now we are going to the next process, Vyapakanyasa. This is a consecration. The total consecration is called Vyapakanyasa. So now the Swamijis will show you by the Bija mantra. You should know what is the Mula mantra of Krishna. So Om Klim Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha Om. This is the Mula mantra of Shri Krishna that will be repeated and the whole body is consecrated. Vyapakanyasa, total consecration. Swamijis will show you.
Om Klim Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha Om. Om Klim Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha Om. Om Klim Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha Om.
Now the next process, that is the Pita Puja. Now you have purified the place where the Lord Krishna is seated in your heart. The Pita has been made ready. Now you have to make ready the Pita, where now you will place Lord outside there in the image or the photo and then worship. So that Pita where the Lord will stay, will stand or sit, so that is now worshipped. Wherever you have kept the photo or the image of Lord Krishna, you can worship that place where Lord Krishna is standing or sitting with this mantra. This is Pita Puja, worship of the seat of the deity. Swamijis will show you now.
Om Hri Edekam Pushpe Isha Devatabhyo Namaha. Om Hri Edekam Pushpe Isha Shaktibhyo Namaha.
Now we are doing the next step, that is Dhyanam, meditation. So to do the meditation, we have to place our hand in this mudra. So that's called the Kurma mudra, the tortoise mudra. The flower is to be taken in that mudra, then kept near the heart, and you have to do the meditation mantra. The Dhyana mantra also will be told by the Swamijis. You can see Swamiji will perform that.
Om Klim Purendi Varakanti Bindu Vadanam Varaham Supriyam Srivatsangam Udarakaustubhadam Pitambaram Sundaram Gopinayam Pavajivadam Gogo Samsmadakam Govindam Kararimhadvaram Divyam Prabhusham Bhaje.
Now that flower in which the heart, from your heart, the Lord, you have meditated in the heart, and now you will bring it through that process into that flower. From the flower, you are placing Lord Krishna slowly on the image, and now you can see the Lord is manifested in that image or photo wherever you want to worship. Now you will make it more intense by doing Paramikarana Mudra. Please come here, please come here. Please stay, please stay. You turn towards me, you turn towards me to receive my worship. Please stay here and receive my puja, that is the prayer. Now sprinkling Ganga water on it 3 times. By this process, you have done the Prana Pratishtha, you have Avahanadi mantra, Avahana. Now this is the Paramikarana mudra, and sprinkling of the water is shown here by the Swamijis. That's a Paramikarana mudra. To make the Lord to stay in that image, the place where you reach, you will give him the worship. Now we are going to the next step, that is the 10 services done to the Lord, Dasha Upachara Puja. So this is the proper puja. Now I think everything is ready with the water, sandal paste and everything. It is there. Padyam is the water, then Arghya, you have to prepare that flower, Tulsi and everything. Durva grass, Akshata, then Achamanam, water for Achamanam, then Snaniya, that is the bathing. So if you have that all Pancha Amrita, 5 items, that also can be given after the bathing. Then it is the Gandha, the sandal paste and Pushpa, the flowers and Tulsi Patram. So now we will perform that Dasha Upachara worship. The Swamiji will show you. You can also do one by one. Now it is the Padya. You are giving water to wash the feet of the Lord. You're taking it in the spoon which you used to give the water. Then in that they are adding fragrance, little flower, akshata, to make it more meaningful. Now we are offering that to wash the feet of the Lord. Feel that you are washing the feet of the Lord. Now the next thing is you are giving the arghya. So take water, Ganga water, then Durva grass, then you are taking Tulsi Patram, apply sandal paste, then keep the rice akshata on it. With the water you offer that. That is the arghya. You are giving arghya and also water to wash the hands of Shri Krishna. Now you are giving water to rinse the mouth of Shri Krishna. So Achamaniyam. Ganga water is taken. You can also give that, thinking that you are giving water to rinse the mouth of Lord Krishna. Then you take a piece of cloth, piece of cloth, then wipe the mouth of Krishna softly. Then we are giving bathing water to Shri Krishna. Now if you have conch, you can fill that with water, Ganga water, and then do the process of bathing with ringing the bell. Now the mantra will be told, Purusha Sukta, and then all the first line of all the 4 Vedas will be chanted. You can also now offer water. Feel that you are bathing Shri Krishna with water with lot of devotion. These are all the first line of all the 4 Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Atharvana Veda, Sama Veda. Now they will be giving the bathing with the Pancha Amrita Snaniyam. So the first will be the milk. They will give the bathing to Krishna with milk. You can also, if you have milk, you can give the bath to Krishna with that milk. Now we are offering Kshira Snaniyam, that is called Kshira Snaniyam. So you are giving milk to the Lord with that Kshira. So the milk is good. You can also bathe the Lord with the milk if you have, otherwise water can be done. Water can be used. The next thing in the Panchamrita Snana is you are giving the bath of curds. Before that you will be giving fresh water. After the milk, then fresh water. Now you are giving the curds, Dadisnaniyam. Great devotion. The Narayana Gayatri is repeated with great devotion. You are given the bath to Lord Krishna with the curds. Now you will give pure water, fresh water, bath again. Then you will be giving the bath of ghee, clarified butter. Ghritam, Sanskrit it's called Ghritam. Ajya also is another name for ghee. Ajya Snaniya. So we are giving the bath of ghee or clarified butter, Rajyasnani. You also, if you have ghee, you can offer to the Lord as bath now. Otherwise, you can replace it with water and think that you are giving the bath of ghee mentally. After that, again, fresh water bath is given. Now, honey bath is given with honey to Lord Krishna. You can also, if you have honey, you can give the bath with honey with great devotion to the Lord. If you don't have honey, you can replace it with water. Mentally think that you are giving the bath of honey to the Lord. Devotion is very important. So after the bath of honey to Lord Krishna, now we are giving again fresh water bath to clear up all those things from the body of Shri Krishna. You are giving fresh water bath. After that, you will wipe the whole person or body of Krishna with a towel softly. Again, the bath is given with water. Oh, now, sorry, we had given up one more item, that the sugar. Sorry that I left out sugar. It is now the bath of sugar. If you don't have sugar, you can give bath with water and mentally think that you have poured sugar there. Now fresh water bath. The whole process is repeated again with the Purusha Suktam and also the first line of the Vedas will be chanted. The bell is continuously chanted. Now you can wipe the water and other things softly on the body of Krishna. You can feel that you are wiping with the towel. With great devotion, softly you are wiping the whole body of Shri Krishna. You can see the Maharaj is also showing that, doing that. Now the next process is, after that we are giving, anointing the whole body of Shri Krishna with sandal paste. You can also feel mentally applying sandal paste to the whole person of Shri Krishna softly. You are applying that. You can feel. Then after the Gandha is anointed, now you are offering flowers at the feet of the Lord. Different varieties of flowers you have, you can take them, apply sandal paste to them. Indication of application of this sandal paste is indicating you are giving with devotion. With great devotion you are offering flowers, different varieties of flower at the feet of the Lord. Now after the flower we are giving Tulasi Patram. Take the basil leaf, Tulasi Patram, apply sandalwood paste indicating your devotion. Then there is a mantra, special mantra for that. Namaste Bhadrapada Vishnave Paramatmane Swaha. Swaha. We offered the Tulsi Patram at the feet with devotion. Then the next process is you are now lighting agarbatti or dhupa, incense sticks. You can light it slowly, let it burn a little, and then afterwards you can put it off. So now the Swamiji is showing you. Then wave it to Lord Krishna with the ringing of the bell and uttering the mantra. You can do that now. Dupaha.
Om Klim Govindanavaya Swaha Ekadupah Krishnaya Namaha Om Narayana Vimahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat.
Now after giving agarbatti or incense stick, now you can get ready the deepaha, that is the lamps. You can light the lamps, deepaha, for arati, then slowly let it burn for some time,
Om
then
Klim
slowly wave it so that it will not get off.
Ekadupah Krishnaya Namaha Om Narayana Vimahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi
Show it to the face, to the chest, to the whole feet and body of Shri Krishna. Then after that you can give that arati to the other people there as prasadam to whoever is near the puja place. The next process after arati is naivedyam, offering of fruits, sweets or whatever you have ready there. You can offer it with great devotion. Tulasi patram is added on the fruits or on the sweets or whatever offering you have made ready to purify that objects. If you don't have tulasi patram, you can add flowers, or else you can feel that mentally that it is purified by taking the name of the Lord. Now the process of naivedyam is started. You can also participate in that, offer that naivedyam to the Lord, mentally feel that you are feeding Lord Krishna. Slowly you can mentally take one by one items as many times and feed Lord Krishna with that sweets or fruits, payasam, whatever you have, liquids, fruit juice, milk, whatever you have, you can feed the Lord. To your heart content, you can feed the Lord. Now the chakra mudra is being shown. Then Agni Bija Mantra, Vayu Bija Mantra, now Varuna Bija Mantra, Dhenu Mudra is being shown to make it nectarine. Now the Matsya Mudra is shown to protect that. Shakaradi Vinirmitam Mayamoditam Vishwa.
Om Klim Govindanavaya Swaha Idam Sopakarana Naivedyam Sri Krishnaya Nivedami.
It is now offered to all the prana, the energies of Lord Krishna, by telling Om Pranaya Swaha, Panaya Swaha, Vyanaya Swaha, Udanaya Swaha, Samanaya Swaha.
Pranaya Swaha, Apanaya Swaha, Vyanaya Swaha, Udanaya Swaha, Samanaya Swaha. Ishtamantam Chapter.
Now you are giving, offering the water to drink, or whatever fruit juice, whatever you kept, you are offering there. You are giving water punarachmaniyam to rinse mouth or wash the mouth after eating the food. The mouth is to be clean. Now tambulam is given. After the tambula, the pan, again the water is given to rinse the mouth. Now the whole process of the Shopachar puja is over. Now I am going to perform the worship of the different ornaments on the body of Krishna. You can take one flower. I will repeat the mantras. You can just offer the flower to the Lord for all the ornaments on his body. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Vedave Namaha, to the flute of Krishna. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Vanamalayai Namaha, the beautiful garland on the person of Shri Krishna. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Kaustubhayai Namaha, the jewel of Shri Krishna. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Shri Vatsaya Namaha, to the Shri Vatsa on the body of Krishna. Now we are offering next the Pushpanjali. Now take as many flowers as possible in both your hands, apply sandal paste to it, and now by telling the mantra we will offer it to the Lord. This together with both the hands it is called Pushpa Anjali. Om Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha Esha Sachandana Pushpa Tulasi Patranjali Shri Krishna Yavaushat. Tulasi and flowers both are offered with sandal paste, indicating with great devotion. Now we are worshipping all the people who are accompanying Lord Krishna wherever he goes, the protecting deities, the just like the bodyguards or the servants who will be always ready, the great devatas, the great goddesses, gods will be ready to do serve the Lord. So all of them we are worshipping now. Avarana Devata, Shadanga Devata, and other things. Now offer flowers to all of them. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Shri Krishna Shadanga Devata Bhyo Namaha. Shadanga Devata we gave the flower. Now we are giving to Avarana Devata. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Shri Krishna Bhyo Namaha. Now we are offering flowers to the father of Shri Krishna. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Vasudeva Yai Namaha. Now we are giving it to mother. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Daivakyai Namaha. The biological mother and biological father. Now we are giving to the father and mother who brought up Shri Krishna in Vrindavan. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Nandaya Namaha. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Yashodayai Namaha. Now we are giving to the brother and sister of Shri Krishna. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Balabhadraya Namaha. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Gopebhyo Namaha. Now we are offering flower to all the Gopa, Gopis, all the male Vrajavasis and the female Vrajavasis. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Gopibhyo Namaha. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Gopebhyo Namaha. Now we are doing the worship of Mother Radha. Now take flowers and sandal paste and offer to Mother Radha. Om Ete Gandha Pushpe Shri Radhika Yai Namaha. Now we are coming to the end of the puja, that is the final Pushpanjali. Take as much as flower, all the leftover flowers, everything. Apply sandal paste, tulsi patra, everything. Keep both in your hands and offer to Lord Krishna and the other deities with him. Om Klim Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha Esha Sachandana Pushpa Tulasi Patranjalihi Sangaya Savarnaya Sayudhaya Saparivaraya Savahanaya Sashaktikaya Shri Krishna Yavaushat. Now finally we will do the japa 21 times. You all know the Mula Mantra, but even in spite of that I am going to repeat that Mula Mantra, and I will be performing 21 times. Japa you can do 108 times. With great devotion, we will repeat the name of the Lord, the Mula Mantra of Lord Krishna. Om Klim Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha Om. 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 We have done the japa of the Mula Mantra of Lord Krishna with great devotion 21 times. You can continue 108 times. Now I am telling the mantra to offer all the act of the karma of worship, the phala, the fruit of worship, again back to Lord Krishna, so that he will take all the phala. He will give us only good things. He will take away all the phalas and give us liberation. But before that, we will pray to Lord Krishna to protect all the human beings and everybody, animals, everything, every living being on this earth from the pandemic, the coronavirus. All should be protected. Your father, mother, near and dear ones, everybody are to be protected. Pray for their welfare. And anybody suffering from the disease should be cured of the disease. All the pain, all the troubles, torturing and troubling, all the people should go away. So pray in that manner and offer everything to the Lord. Now do the final pranams after the Japa Samarpana. I'm going to repeat the mantra of the Japa Samarpana. After that, another mantra will be repeated, the final mantra. You can do Sashtang Pranam to Lord Krishna, praying like that. Om Guhyat Guhya Goptatvam Gruhanasmat Kritam Japam Siddhir Bhavutame Deva Tvat Prasadan Maheshwara. Now the final prayer. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum.
छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल, हरि छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल। छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल, हरि छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल। आगे आगे गैया पीछे पीछे ग्वाल, आगे आगे गैया पीछे पीछे ग्वाल, बीच में मेरो मदन गोपाल, हरि बीच में मेरो मदन गोपाल। छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल, हरि छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल। काली काली गैया गोरे गोरे ग्वाल, काली काली गैया गोरे गोरे ग्वाल, श्याम भरण मेरो मदन गोपाल, हरि श्याम भरण मेरो मदन गोपाल। छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल, हरि छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल। घास का बे गैया दूध पीबे ग्वाल, घास का बे गैया दूध पीबे ग्वाल, माखन खावे मेरो मदन गोपाल, हरि माखन खावे मेरो मदन गोपाल। छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल, हरि छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल। छोटी छोटी लकुटी छोटे छोटे हाथ, छोटी छोटी लकुटी छोटे छोटे हाथ, बंसी बजावे मेरो मदन गोपाल, हरि बंसी बजावे मेरो मदन गोपाल। छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटी छोटी सखिया मधुवन बाग, रास रचावे मेरो मदन गोपाल। छोटी सखिया मधुवन बाग, रास रचावे मेरो मदन गोपाल। हरी रास रचावे मेरो मदन गोपाल। छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल। छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल, हरी छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल। छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल। हरी 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 छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल।
सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। My respectful pranams at the holy feet of Holy Trio. My pranams to Revered Swami Swatma Ramananji Maharaj and Om Namo Narayanaya to one and all. Let us enter into the satsang of Srimad Bhagavatam. Now, if we start the divine play of Lord Krishna's birth, what happens? Krishna was born from Vasudeva and Devaki, and he was brought up by Nanda and Yasoda up to 11 years. Now, Vasudeva and Devaki, they were staying at Mathura, and Nanda and Yashoda, they were staying at Gokula. What is meant by Vasudeva Devaki? What is meant by Nanda and Yashoda? What is meant by Mathura? And what is meant by Gokula? We shall try to see. We shall try to see the philosophical meaning of Vasudeva and Devaki. Whom should we call a Vasudeva? Vasudeva means the one who is full Suddha Sattva Guna. The one who is in Sattva Guna is known as Vasudeva. Whom should we call a Devaki? Devaki means pure mind. So when Suddha Sattva Guna combines with pure mind, then what happens? God takes birth. God himself has said in Gita, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo vetti tatvatah tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti surjuna. My birth and my lila, that means karma, both are divine. The one who knows it philosophically, the one who knows it in a deeper way, he will not have any rebirth, God says. So now, God was born to Vasudeva and Devaki. What happened? Devaki got married with Vasudeva. And Vasudeva Devaki, where both of them were going, just after marriage, both of them were going. And this Kansa, who was the brother of Devaki, and he was younger brother of Devaki, who was that time prince, he himself became charioteer. He was driving the chariot of Vasudeva Devaki. That time, vehicles were not, that time the cars were not available. So that time everything used to move in chariot. Everybody used to move, particularly kings used to move in chariot. And that chariot was of gold, full of gold. And Kansa was driving the chariot. What is meant by Kansa? Kansa means ego. Now, what is meant by Nanda? Nanda means the one who gives joy to one and all is known as Nanda. Whom should we call a Yashoda? The one who gives credit of good works to others is known as Yashoda. Now, what is meant by Mathura? The one who continuously repeats the name of Rama, then his body becomes Mathura. If you reverse the word Mathura, then what will come out? Rathum. You remove the thu, then what remains? Rama. So our Acharya says, our great people says, the one who continuously repeats the name of Rama, his body will become Mathura. Then only God will come into that body. So if we want to make God to sit in our heart, what is to be done? Let us continuously repeat the name of God, Mathura. Then our body will become Mathura. Gokula means, Go means Indriya, senses. Kula means the where all senses are merging. That is our heart. Gokul means our heart. When we continuously repeat the name of Rama, then what will happen? Our heart will become pure. Then we will not have any bad feelings towards anybody. Our mind will become pure. Our heart will become pure. We will be established in good sattva guna. Then only God will come at our house. This is known as Gokula. Now, Vasudeva is the Suddha Sattva Guna. Devaki is pure mind. When Suddha Sattva Guna combines with pure mind, then God takes birth. So what happened when Vasudeva Devaki both were married and Kans was driving their chariot? Now God has to take incarnation. So the angels from sky, that means Devatas, they thought if Kansa become good friend of Vasudeva, then God will not come quickly. Because what will happen? Kansa will become good and God will not take birth. And Devatas, that means all angels, they want that God should come onto the earth. God should take an incarnation. Now, why God should take an incarnation? For the good of many. Because many people cannot reach to the God by their own tapas, by their own sadhana. So if God comes down for the sake of his devotees, then everybody will enjoy his divine play. And God should come in the form of human being. So all angels, they played one trick. Let us instigate animity feelings in the mind of Kansa. If Kansa becomes enemy of Vasudeva and Devaki, then God cannot see that his devotees are suffering. So immediately God will come. So when Kansa was driving the chariot of Vasudeva Devaki, from the sky, divine voice came out. We call it as Akashavani. What divine voice came out? O Kansa, you do not know. The one whose chariot you are driving, his eighth child will kill you. Devaki's eighth child will kill you. Immediately, the moment Kansa heard that divine voice, he stopped the chariot. He took out his sword and about to kill the Devaki. Then Vasudeva came in between and Vasudeva said, what are you doing, Kansa? You are of mighty arm. You are a great king. You are a big prince. And now you are going to become a great king. What people will speak of you if you will kill one lady who doesn't have any weapon, who doesn't have anything? What people will speak of you if you will kill Devaki? You have heard the voice that eighth child of Devaki will kill you. Don't worry. I will give all the 8 children. When the moment they will be born, I will give all of them to you. You kill them, no matter. But please save Devaki. I will not allow you to kill Devaki. Please, please. He pleaded in a way. And Vasudeva had a wonderful character. And whatever he used to speak, he used to follow it. So when Vasudeva said these words, immediately Kansa understood, yes, Vasudeva never speaks lie and I can put trust on him. That is why Kansa said, okay, don't worry. Whenever children are born from Devaki, each child you have to give me. I will kill them. He said, don't worry. When then, after a few days, after a few months, first child was born from Devaki's womb, and that child was taken to the Kansa. Kansa saw it, and he said, oh, so wonderful child, just now born baby. How this child can kill me? Okay, Vasudeva, don't worry, you take it back, this child. Now the angels, devatas, they got fear. What will happen? If he will not kill the children of Devaki, then how his, sinful activity will increase. And when the sinful activities will increase, then immediately God will come down. So all angels, all devatas, they sent Narada. To whom? To Kansa. And Narada came and told Kansa, oh Kansa, you are very innocent. What he did? He put the 8 flowers in one row and said, now Kansa, you start counting. Kansa started counting from left hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now Narada said, since you have started counting from left hand side, what happens? The 8th flower, means the right flower, or the flower which was on right hand, it became 8th. But if you will start counting from right hand side, what will happen? The flower which is on left hand side, last flower, that will become 8th. So these devatas, these angels, they are very intelligent. Which one will be first and which one will be 8th? You will not understand. Then Kansa said, should I kill all the children? Narada said, I have not come to tell you to kill all the children, not at all. I have come to make you cautious. Kansa said, okay. Naradji left after this meeting. Kansa called Vasudeva. Vasudeva came and said, bring the child, first child. Immediately Kansa killed that first child. Likewise, Kansa killed all 6 children of Devaki. Now 7th child has come into the womb of Devaki. Now God is about to come. So God did wonderful divine play. What he did? He transferred that fetus into the womb of Rohini. God told Maya, "Oh Maya, you transferred that fetus from the womb of Devaki to Rohini." And it was transferred. People came to know that it was abortion, but it was not abortion. That fetus was transferred from Devaki's womb to Rohini's womb. Rohini was also wife of Vasudeva, and she was staying at Gokula. So that fetus was transferred to Rohini's womb. Now God is about to come. Now let us see what is philosophical meaning about these 6 children are killed. You know, see, we have a Shad Vikaras. Shad Vikaras means Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. When that Shad Vikaras are removed from our heart, then only God will come into our heart. Shad Vikaras means first is Kama. Kama means desires. Krodha means anger. Lobha means we always want something. I want this, I want this, I want this. We are hankering for worldly enjoyments. We are continuously hankering after them. That is called Lobha. Moha. Moha means we always think that whatever good things are there with me, let it remain with me. My wealth should remain with me. My people should remain with me. My friends should remain with me. My business should continuously flourish. My job should be continuously flourish. This is called moha. Mada means ego. I am the best one. I can do anything and everything. I'm the most happiest man. All these things, that is called mada. Ego. Matsarya. Matsarya means arrogance. Because of ego, arrogance comes. Nobody is equal to me. And we start to insult others. We start to look down upon others. So God says, when all these 6 bad qualities will be removed from your heart, then only baby Krishna will come. That is why 6 children are killed. That is the philosophical meaning. And 7th child was transferred to Rohini's womb. And that 7th child was born as Balabhadra, Balarama. And now God is about to come. When God is about to come, what happens? All the angels, they have come. Now see, Rohini is staying at Gokula. Vasudeva, Devaki, both of them are put inside the jail. And that jail is full of darkness. And they are being tied with chains. Vasudeva, Devaki are tied with chains. We are also tied with chains. Chains of raga and dvesha. Either we love somebody or we hate somebody. This is called chains. Raga and dvesha. Raga means either we love somebody, and dvesha means either we hate somebody. So we are also being tied with these 2 qualities only. Either we love somebody or we hate somebody. We are also put inside the jail of ignorance. But Vasudeva Devaki, in midst of all these problems, they are continuously repeating Lord's name. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. They are continuously repeating Lord's name. So in midst of all miseries, they are happy. The deeper meaning of this incident is, any problem comes in world, we are all in world. In world, many problems will keep on coming. Let it come. But the more we repeat the name of Lord, the more we will be away from all these miseries. That is why in Hanuman Chalisa, we sing, Tumare bhajan Rama ko pave, janam janam ke dukha bisarave. Oh Lord, when we repeat your holy name, then we forget all our past miseries. Not of this birth, even births together miseries, we forget. That is the glory of repeating your holy name. And this is why it is said, in midst of all this problem, Vasudeva Devaki, they are continuously repeating holy name of Lord. Namami Narayana Pada Pangajam Karomi Narayana Pujanam Sada Padami Narayana Nama Nirmalam Smarami Narayana Tattvam Yayam. O tongue, you continuously repeat the name of Lord Narayana. O my hands, continuously worship Lord Narayana. O my mind, continuously meditate on the form of Narayana. And try to remember Lord Narayana every moment. This is wonderful prayer. And Vasudeva Devaki, both of them were doing this. And that is why God was pleased with them. Now God is about to come. And when God is about to come, what happens? All angels, they came to jail where Vasudeva Devaki were staying. They came to the prison and they started worshipping Lord. Still Lord is inside the womb of Devaki. What they are praying? Satyabratam Satyapriyam. Sri Satyabratam Satyapriyam. Oh Lord, you have taken vow of truthfulness. Your form is truth. Satyabratam Satyapriyam Trisatyam Satyasya Yonir Nihitam Cha Satye Satyasya Satyamrita Satyamekam. It's a wonderful sloka. They are all repeating, praying Lord Narayana, Lord Vishnu, who is inside the womb of Devaki. We shall try to see that incident in the next satsanga. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. Now it is time to chant Bhagavad Gita. We'll just chant 5 verses so that these words have been issued from the sacred lips of Lord Krishna. Chanting that will purify our mind, and we will also see to the simple meaning. So I think you are ready with your books, Bhagavad Gita, or we will be displaying it on the screen. You can also chant after me. Today we are going to chant the 47th verse of the second chapter. The second chapter, 47th verse. So let us chant. I will first chant one of the meditation verses of Bhagavad Gita. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Now the 47th verse. Karmanyevadhikaraste, please repeat it. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalaheturbhuhu ma karma phalaheturbhuhu mate sangostva karmani mate sangostva karmani. So this 47th verse is told by Lord Krishna, the Blessed Lord, said to Arjuna. And through Arjuna, he is advising us, telling all of us, Sri Bhagavan Vacha, the Blessed Lord said, O Arjuna, to work alone, you have the competence, is your duty. To work alone, you have the competence, and not to claim their fruit. Do not be worried about their fruit. Let not the longing for fruit be the motive force of your action. At the same time, let not this attitude confirm you in indolent inaction. You should not worry about the fruit. You have competence or you have right only to work. Do the work properly as an offering to me. I will decide what fruit has to be given. And at the same time, let not this attitude confirm you to become inactive or not work. That is the simple meaning of the 47th verse. We are going to the next verse, that is the 48th verse. Now the 48th verse will be displayed on the screen. You can watch it, or if you have the book, you can open the second chapter, 48th verse, and we shall repeat that wonderful teaching of Lord Krishna. Yogastaha kuru karmani Yogastaha kuru karmani Sangam tyaktva dhananjaya Sangam tyaktva dhananjaya Siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva Siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva Samatvam yoga uchyate Samatvam yoga uchyate. This is the 48th verse. Sri Bhagavan Vacha, the Blessed Lord, told Arjuna. O Arjuna, through Arjuna is telling all of us. What is he telling? Engage yourself in action. Perform your duties with the mind steadfast in yoga, communion with God as an offering to God. Abandon attachments. Abandon the attachment for the selfish fruits of the action or sense enjoyments, O Arjuna, and be unperturbed. Whether you get success or failure, you should be unperturbed. You should have equanimous mind. Samatvam. This unperturbed sameness in all condition, whether you get success or failure, whether you get joy or sorrow, whatever might be the condition, if you have this unperturbed mind, equanimous mind, in all condition, that is called yoga. That is yoga. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Equanimity of mind is called yoga. Lord Krishna has given us what is yoga. Wonderful way he has told that. Yogastaha kuru karmani. Perform all your duty in the form of yoga as offering to God. Sangam tyaktva dhananjaya. Giving up all attachment to the result of the work. Siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. Whether it be success or failure or whatever might be the opposites it is coming to you, you should not be disturbed. So that undisturbed state of mind in whatever condition you are, that is called yoga. Lord Krishna is telling all of us. So we have to perform our actions. We should not be worried. We should not get disturbed by the results. Now we are going to the next verse. After the 48th verse, we are going to the 49th verse. Durena hyavarang karma Durena hyavarang karma Buddhi yoga dhananjaya Buddhi yoga dhananjaya Buddhau sharanaman vichya Buddhau sharanaman vichya Kripanah palahetavaha kripana palahetavaha. That is the 49th verse. What is the simple meaning of this 49th verse? O Arjuna, the blessed Lord is telling Arjuna, mere action with attachment, if you do the work with attachment to the fruits of action, is far inferior to the action which is done with the mind poised in evenness as an offering to God, or not attaching to the fruits of the action. That is superior. That kind of work is superior. The work which is done for the sake of just attaining sensual enjoyments or desires to fulfill your desires, they are inferior. Seek shelter in this state of unperturbed evenness, which can arise only in a desireless mind in communion with God. Those who work for selfish gains are indeed pitiable. So he is telling that how to work, how should we perform our duty every day as an offering to God. So now we are going to the next verse, that is the 50th verse. The 50th verse is displayed. You can chant it after me. Buddhiyukto jahatiha, buddhiyukto jahatiha, ubhe sukrita dushkrite, ubhe sukrita dushkrite, tasmat yogaya yujyasva, tasmat yogaya yujyasva, yogah karmasu kaushalam, yogah karmasu kaushalam. In the 50th verse, the blessed Lord Sri Bhagavan Vacha is telling Arjuna, one endowed with this unperturbed evenness of mind, not getting attached to the fruits of action, doing all work as an offering to God, and maintaining the evenness of mind, not getting disturbed by any disturbances outside, whether success or failure, whether joy or sorrow, protecting your evenness of mind. Evenness of mind abandons the effect of both good and bad actions, even here itself, so he will not be touched by sins. Such a person who does the work without attachment as an offering to God, so any work he does, that sin will not touch him. See, when we do some bad work, we get sin. So now, if you work like this, in this fashion, no sin will touch Krishna. Krishna is giving the secret of how to work without getting touched by the sin. So, O Arjuna, endowed with this unperturbed evenness of mind, abandoning the effects of both good and bad actions even here itself, therefore strive for this state of yoga. So, Krishna is making a wonderful statement here. Yoga is skill in action. Yoga is dexterity in action. What is yoga? Samatvam yoga uchyate. Here, evenness of mind. Here is telling perfection in action. Whatever you do, work you do it as an offering to God and with perfection. Then that action done with perfection as an offering to God, that is yoga. Yoga karmasu kaushalam, dexterity in action. So many wonderful things we have got from Lord Krishna through these teachings. So now the last verse, the 5th verse of today's chanting. Karmajam buddhi yuktahi, karmajam buddhi yuktahi, phalam yaktva manishinaha, janma bandha. Oh, I have to make you repeat too. Karmajam buddhi yuktahi, karmajam buddhi yuktahi, phalam tyaktva manishinaha, phalam tyaktva manishinaha, janmabandha vinirmukta, janmabandha vinirmuktaha, padam gacchantyanāmayam, padam gacchantyanāmayam. So in this 51st verse, Lord Krishna is telling Arjuna, the blessed Lord is telling Arjuna, Sri Bhagavan Vacha, wise men, established thus in the unperturbed evenness of the mind, abandon the fruits of all actions, free themselves from entanglement in the cycles of births and deaths, attain to the state of freedom from all sorrows. They will be liberated from all sorrows. They will get freedom. So if you work in this manner, untouched to the result of action, as an offering, all the work is an offering to God, then what will happen? Krishna is telling, free themselves from entanglement in the cycle of births and deaths. They will go beyond death. They will lose the fear of death. So they will go beyond the cycle of births and deaths and attain to the state of freedom from all sorrow. All sorrows will vanish if you work like this. So Krishna has given the wonderful way, even in this pandemic, how to work and be without any fear. So wonderful teaching has been learnt here. So we will end our chanting of the Gita here with one of the meditation verses of Bhagavad Gita. Om Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yat krupa tamaham vande paramanandamadavam. Om shanti shanti shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Thank you. Namaste. We will meet again to meditate on Lord Krishna's life and teaching. Om Namo Narayana.
Krishna Mukunda Murare, Jaya 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 Krishna Mukunda Murare. राधे 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 गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद वृंदावन चंद वृंदावन चंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद वृंदावन चंद वृंदावन चंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद नंद किशोर नवनीत चोर राधे गोविंद नंद किशोर नवनीत चोर राधे गोविंद वृंदावन चंद वृंदावन चंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद पुराण पुरुष पुण्य श्लोक राधे गोविंद पुराण पुरुष पुण्य श्लोक राधे गोविंद वृंदावन चंद वृंदावन चंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद पंडरीनाथ पांडुरंग राधे गोविंद पंडरीनाथ पांडुरंग राधे गोविंद वृंदावन चंद वृंदावन चंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद जय जय विठ्ठल जय हरि विठ्ठल राधे गोविंद जय जय विठ्ठल जय हरि विठ्ठल राधे गोविंद वृंदावन चंद वृंदावन चंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद वृंदावन चंद वृंदावन चंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद नंद किशोर नवनीत चोर राधे गोविंद नंद किशोर नवनीत चोर राधे गोविंद वृंदावन चंद वृंदावन चंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद पुराण पुरुष पुण्य श्लोक राधे गोविंद पुराण पुरुष पुण्य श्लोक राधे गोविंद वृंदावन चंद वृंदावन चंद अनाथ नाथ दीना बंधु राधे गोविंद अनाथ नाथ दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्द पंडरीनाथ पाण्डुरङ्ग राधे गोविन्द पंडरीनाथ पाण्डुरङ्ग राधे गोविन्द वृन्दावन चन्द वृन्दावन चन्द अनाथनाथ दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्द अनाथनाथ दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्द जय जय विठ्ठल जय हरि विठ्ठल राधे गोविन्द जय जय विठ्ठल जय हरि विठ्ठल राधे गोविन्द वृन्दावन चन्द वृन्दावन चन्द अनाथनाथ दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्द अनाथनाथ दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्द राधे 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 गोविन्द राधे 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 गोविन्द वृन्दावन चन्द वृन्दावन चन्द अनाथनाथ दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्द अनाथनाथ दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्द राधे 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 गोविन्द वृन्दावन चन्द 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 अनाथनाथ दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्द 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 अनाथनाथ दीनबन्धु राधे गोविन्द
आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की
आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की
गले में बैजंती माला माला बजावे मुरली मधुर बाला बाला श्रवण में कुंडल झलकाला झलकाला नंद के नंद मोहन ब्रिज चंद हरि सुख कंद
राधिका रमण बिहारी की श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की
आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की
आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की
गगन सम अंग कांति काली काली श्री राधा चमक रही आली आली लतन में ठाड़े बनमाली बनमाली डमर सी अलग कस्तूरी तिलक चंद्र सी झलक
ललित छवि श्यामा प्यारी की श्री कृष्ण मुरारी की
आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की।
आरती कुंज बिहारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी।
कनकमय मोर मुकुट विलसे विलसे, देवता दर्शन को तरसे तरसे, गगन सो सुमन बहुत बरसे बरसे, बजत मुरचंग मधुर मृदंग, ग्वालिनी संग।
लाज रख गोप कुमारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की।
आरती कुंज बिहारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की।
आरती कुंज बिहारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की।
जहाँ से प्रगट भई गंगा गंगा, कलुष कली हारिणी श्री गंगा गंगा, स्मरण से होत मोह भंगा भंगा, बसी शिव शीश जटा के बीच, हरे अघ कीच।
चरण सभी श्री बनवारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की।
आरती कुंज बिहारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की।
आरती कुंज बिहारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की।
चमकती उज्ज्वल तट रेणु रेणु, बाज रही वृंदावन बेनु बेनु, चहु दिश गोपी ग्वाल धेनु धेनु, हसत मृदु मंद चांदिनी चंद, कटत भव फंद।
तेरे सुन दीन भिखारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की।
आरती कुंज बिहारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की।
आरती कुंज बिहारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की।
आरती कुंज बिहारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की।
आरती कुंज बिहारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। आरती कुंज बिहारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। आरती कुंज बिहारी की, श्री गिरधर कृष्ण मुरारी
Om Namo Narayanaya. We thank you all for joining us for today's Krishna Ashtami program and pray you have found comfort during this time of prayer. The Johannesburg Sub-Center hosts the Hinduism for Children's classes, which are held every Sunday morning from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. All are welcome to attend. On behalf of Swami Swatma Ramanandaji Maharaj and the officials of the Johannesburg Sub-Center, we humbly thank you for joining us for today's Krishna Ashtami program and look forward to your company for tomorrow's program. Om Namo Narayanaya.